Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Malaysia. This is my YouTube channel dedicated to my business, Simple Clarity Co., where we do the behind the scenes product development and launches when running a business. My business is dedicated to bringing organization and clarity to your life through simple products and services. So if that is something you're interested in, there will be a link in the description, which is the first link that you can visit the website, kind of browse around, see what we have going on. And if what this whole YouTube channel is about is something you're interested in, make sure to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Today, we're talking about how I ship my fragile items, which my most fragile item in my shop is my candles. So if that's something that you're interested in, make sure to keep watching the video. Okay, so when it comes to shipping fragile items, people get very, very nervous. That's me. I'm people. I'm like, oh my goodness, didn't make it. Is it broken? Oh, like, you get really, especially when you have something like a candle that takes a lot of time when you're hand making them, it takes a lot of time and love and craft that you put into it, science that you put into it, all for it to get there and be broken and the person can't even enjoy it. It's just like, gosh darn it. So I recently had a candle go through hell to get to a destination, and a candle that went perfectly normal through life, happy-go-lucky, got to another destination. And it was just like, what? So the candle that was happy and healthy made it from Pennsylvania to California. The candle that went through hell made it from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, all the way to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. They're both Pennsylvania. What happened? I don't know. But as you can see by this picture here, it has fragile on it, and the box was still busted up with the word fragile on it, right next to the word fragile. Needless to say, we cannot depend on the carriers to respect what is said on the box. But it's okay, because we need to do stuff on our end as the person being the provider of the product. We have to do everything on our end to make sure that we keep that item safe. And that's what I did. And I feel like after traveling to California and after traveling to Harrisburg, there's something that's going right. Before How I Package, it wasn't the best, because one went down to Virginia and it was like 5 candles in there and one broke. And since then I have revamped my packaging and it's worked. So I'd like to share that with you guys. So let's go ahead and get into actually how I package one of my candles. So that's the method that I'm currently using. I've had the furthest order, be safe, and I've had the order that got beat up the most, be safe. And I just feel like out of those two comparisons, because I've been shipping, I've had I don't know how many orders, it's crazy, but since I changed this method in May all the way to now in October, I have never gotten another email saying, my candle was broken in the mail. So this has worked 100% of the time so far, and I'm very, very happy with it. I'm comfortable with it. With this method, you can do it when there's one candle, like I show you in the video, but you can repeat those same steps around multiple candles. So say if you have a bigger box, say if you have like a 10-inch long box and you have 4 candles, you can repeat this method around all 4 of the candles. It's not just for one. This method goes around all 4 of the candles, which is perfect, right? You got to make sure there's enough space that you can tuck in the packaging peanuts in between each candle, and also you're wrapping the candles the same no matter what. So this method works when there's multiple candles and on one layer, or should I say one level of the box. And this also can work if you're doing multiple layers in one box. So say if someone ordered 5 of my 13-ounce ones, I'm not gonna get like a huge box. If there's a box tall enough, I can go ahead and put like 3 down at the bottom and 2 on top of there. You're packaging the same. The additional thing that you have to do, and you can write this down if you're taking notes, is you're going to add more packaging peanuts in between the 2 layers. But you want to do enough that you can't see the candles underneath. And put the big bubble wrap in between your layers, right over top of the extra packaging peanuts, and you're going to continue to package the same way. So just a couple tips. First tip is to make sure that you are not skimping on your packaging. Pick your box around your packaging. So have a standard way that you're going to package, and then find what boxes are going to work with that packaging. Second is to make sure that you're pricing your shipping to go along with that box. So I know my packaging is probably going to give an extra quarter of a pound, right? It might be because of what I use and the amount of packaging peanuts. I'm not going to exceed a quarter of a pound. It's probably way less than that, but in my head, I need to price for that, right? Because I know that my packaging is going to be that heavy. So I'm making sure that my shipping is going to reflect that, because you don't want to lose too much money on shipping. I know sometimes I do on smaller items. I think the least someone pays is $4.10 for one of those 7.5-ounce candles to travel to them. But depending on where it's going, sometimes I got to pay like $4.89. Sometimes I got to pay $5. So I miss out on some change. Yes, and I could charge more. Yes, but it's not gonna happen all the time. If anything, sometimes I end up lower, but at least it covers it. So shipping kind of gets tricky, but I'm just saying make sure you're covering yourself enough in the shipping that you're not losing out on like whole $1, $2, $4, $5 every time you're shipping an item. You don't want that. If it happens once every 7 shipments, okay, we can ease up a little bit. That's fine. But that's my second tip. And then my third tip is to reuse packaging. Don't spend so much money on shipping. I'm not saying, like I said, skimp out on boxes, but the only thing that I literally pay for is like my packaging tape, my boxes, and the smaller bubble wrap that I wrap each individual candle in, and also my tissue paper, which you get for pennies. But when it comes to like the packaging peanuts, when it comes to like the big bubble wrap or the big I don't even know what you call those little air pocket bags, I don't buy that stuff. Or even the brown paper, I don't buy that stuff. I reuse it from shipments that come into me. So if you're a person that has a whole bunch of Amazon orders that comes in, you can reuse that packaging. If you're a person that has a bunch of your wholesale supplies come in, reuse those inner packaging items, because that saves you money as well there. So sometimes if you're out 50 cents on a shipment, it's not as bad. You're saving money elsewhere. So those are my 3 tips. I hope this video helped you guys overall. If there's any additional questions you have, make sure to leave it down below, and thumbs up this video if it helped. If you would like more information on shipping, where it's like picking boxes or pricing your shipments, make sure to leave it down, comment down below, and also thumbs up this video so that I know that you guys are interested in more shipping videos. But I guess that's it. That's all I have. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!